Struggling single dad helps woman kicked out of dealership, then her Rolls-Royce finds him. It was one of those bone-chilling winter afternoons in Chicago. Snowflakes danced through the air and the wind bit hard. Jack, a single father in his mid-30s, had just picked up his 8-year-old son, Leo, from school. Their old truck groaned with every turn, its heater barely hanging on. Jack worked 2 jobs, construction during the day and janitorial shifts at night, just to make ends meet. As they passed a luxury car dealership, Jack noticed a commotion. A woman, probably in her late 50s, was being shown the door by a sharply dressed salesman. Her coat was frayed, her boots worn. She looked more like someone asking for directions than someone buying a car. Leo, curious and kind-hearted like his dad, whispered, "Dad, why are they yelling at her?" Jack sighed. "Some people only see what's on the outside, buddy." The light turned red and without really thinking, Jack pulled over. He approached the woman and gently asked, "Ma'am, are you all right?" She gave a polite nod, clearly embarrassed. "They didn't believe I was serious about buying a car," she said quietly. "They laughed when I said I came to look at a Rolls-Royce." Jack offered to drive her home, despite having only a quarter tank of gas and a to-do list a mile long. She hesitated, then accepted. On the way, she noticed how Jack spoke to his son, kindly, patiently. How he apologized for the cold, how Leo offered her a piece of candy from his backpack. Her eyes glistened, but she said nothing. At her apartment building, she thanked Jack and asked for his number, just in case. He smiled modestly, gave it to her, and drove off, never expecting to hear from her again. 3 weeks later, Jack was fixing a broken heater in a small office when his phone buzzed. An unknown number. He almost ignored it, but picked up. "Jack? This is Eleanor." It took a second for him to place the name. "I'd like to take you and your son somewhere. Dress warm." Confused but curious, Jack agreed. That Saturday, a glossy black Rolls-Royce Phantom pulled up outside their small apartment. The same woman, now in a designer coat and pearls, stepped out smiling. "I never told you who I was," she said. "My late husband left me our company, an international real estate firm. That day at the dealership, I dressed down to see how people treated someone they didn't think was wealthy. You were the only one who treated me with dignity." Jack was speechless. "I bought the Rolls. And I wanted the first people to ride in it with me to be the ones who reminded me what humanity looks like." She didn't stop there. That evening, over dinner at a 5-star restaurant, she offered Jack a new job, maintenance supervisor for her company, with benefits, better hours, and weekends off. He'd finally have time for Leo and enough to save for their future. That one act of kindness, small, selfless, and instinctive, changed everything. Jack never asked for anything. He only gave what he could. But the world has a strange way of circling back kindness, often through the most unexpected doors or cars. The message? You never know who's watching. You never know how far a simple act of humanity can travel. And sometimes, just sometimes, a Rolls-Royce shows up for those who never asked for one.